Oh, hey there. This is Lighty, and yeah, this is my solo self-found character. This is episode 4, but as you can tell, I'm in a place that I shouldn't be because last time we were speaking, I was in Act 3 normal. Well, I'm in Act 4 cruel, almost the end of it. Well, 58. Gears changed, the tree's different, and I lost about 6 recordings when I got my new computer. My old one crashed, and a lot of issues happened, but we're back, and the series will continue. So, quick update in the tree. Got the life, totem nodes, all the AoE over here, life over here, cast speed. Got dual curse, more life, ancestral bond, more life, going for more life, life. We did Cruel Lab. I got my inevitable judgment. I crashed in Cruel Lab and lost recordings 3 different times. Surprisingly, I didn't rip in any of those times because I must have just really hard crashed and not soft crashed. So, we're still alive. We're moving around. Everything's great. Look at this, Tabula Rasa. But how did I get it is the question. Did I farm the humility cards like my initial plan? The answer is, thankfully, no. I had a Prandus leaguestone with guaranteed Kadiro. I found Tabula Rasa for 98 coins. What a fucking break is that, right? It's kind of insane. Also, got the jelly bean flask. Wiseoak dropped. Literally in Cruel Lab on my 4th attempt from a chest in front of Azaro. How insane is that? Pretty insane. Not gonna lie. So now we're here. Got our dual curse on blasphemy and feeble temp chains. Reason we're not gonna run Reason we're not gonna run flammability or LA weakness is because when we crit things, they go to 0. They can't go below 0. So all that, negative res doesn't really work for us. We don't have to worry about it. So we can run stuff like Tempered and Feeble. It's pretty nice. So we are finishing up Malachi right now. We're going toward him. And then we are going to be in Merciless. And, it sucks that we lost the recordings. It really does. But at the end of the day, we skipped what most people consider the least or, most unentertaining aspect of the game. If you're a newer player, I'm sorry if you missed a lot of that. But since we're going to be picking up now from Merciless, you'll at least be able to experience Act 1 through 4, from scratch in a way. So if that affects you in a negative way, that's a real bummer. But we will get to maps faster as far as the viewers are concerned. So, there is the silver lining here. And as far as our gear goes, all rare. You saw the Tabula Rasa, you saw the little jelly bean flask. We're doing Flameblast, as you can see. It's doing stuff. It's not amazing, but, we're doing it. Bunch of shit rares, except our helmet, pretty good. Probably going to be using this one for a while. Tri-res with the crafted life. Everything else is pretty poop. So, nothing really amazing has dropped. Our best drops have been since this. We had a Carnage Heart, which is pretty cool for any attack build. We had 2 Gladiator cards. Now, the Gladiator cards we got from the Duresso zone in normal. And what that does is... Oh, there's a great fucking ghost screaming down there. What Gladiator card does is gives you a unique Nightmare Bastonet, of which there is 2. Got Devoto's Devotion, and we got fucking Bringer Rain. Now, Bringer Rain is pretty build enabling. So if we had that as the one we got, that'd be pretty huge, not gonna lie. That's what we kind of want, because then we can do maybe another build in this series down the road, like a max block build or something. If we get a good shield to drop, or maybe using the new dual strike mechanics, be pretty kind of cool. Pretty sassy if it did happen. So we'll hope for that, But our goal is to get into maps, get the Atlas set up, get our fucking labs done, all that shit, and yeah, we're gonna push for Adzeria around 75, 80. Fucking, he threw a slug at me, son of a bitch. So now we're doing Cruel Malachi. I'm like the zones level pretty much, so I'm not super over leveled. I'm 58 and a 57, Like if I was speeding, I would not get a ticket for this, basically. So we're doing okay. Our damage is fine. Like, we have plenty of damage. At least it feels like we do. They don't live very long. We also don't have Spire Stone yet. So my totems are getting stunned, which is a real fucking kick in the nuts, but hopefully we'll get a Spire Stone sooner than later. It's a pretty common drop. It is solo self-found, so we talked about doing an MF type thing, and I can throw on some MF gear, but I don't know how impactful that's going to be, like, realistically. I mean, Magic Find in general is pretty shit, but maybe we could, I don't know, like, swap on some stuff. Like, I have the Wonder Traps, But me going low life without having low life shit is gonna be really fucking spooky. I really don't want to experience that. It's probably gonna rip me. But we can do like, I don't know, like a Reaper's Pursuit weapon swap, or maybe a Ventor, you know, something, just for bossing. At least they're killing like Vol and Lake, because you know any uniques could be good uniques depending on what like build we're trying to push out there. But as you can see, like the damage is fine. Like it's okay. It's a little annoying. I can't, you know, make it target what I want to target for like shit like Malachi. But yeah, it's all right. Also, you know, this fight's obviously pretty intense volume-wise. So I'm curious, like you guys were saying that you wanted to hear more in-game sounds. So let me know what the voice to in-game volume ratio is for this video. You know, and the background music and all that shit. And then just let me know if like the levels are good. You want them louder? You want them softer? You know, tell me what's up. Also, we're going to try to keep these episodes to around 10-15 minutes instead of the last one, which was like 25 to 30. It seemed a bit long. I might trim the fat a little bit in these also. But holy shit, we'll play it by ear. I just got fucking slugged. I'm going to cut across here. This is a risky move. We're good. Let's got our golem back out. But yeah, so yeah, let me know about the levels. We're fine. But we'll try to cut a little bit. I can see how, like, again, if you're a newer player, you want to see a lot of this stuff. But if you're a return player, and even though it's part of the journey, it's watching the, well, the entire journey, basically. It can be a little bit of a bummer when it's that slow. Alright, well, there's Merciless. So, I heard my leaguestones pop. So yeah, I want to run, I have 2 breachstones that are, like, level locked to pretty low level. So I'd like to run them, if possible, maybe in this, in Twilight Strand. I'm not sure yet. This is this 56 zone. And I'm, I mean, with Jellybean I'm capped, but without it I'm not. But it's definitely a good one to have. Maybe picking up stuff like 2 stones just to alch won't be the worst thing. I haven't really decided. Right now I'm using my my like end game filter for loot, so it's a little fucked up for me. You know, normally I'm on my level like almost 96 wander, you know, doing higher tier content. So to be doing this type of shit, you know, maybe the filter's not the best idea, the one I have right now. Yeah, I have the, I figured I put on, I got the dragons obviously, but I figured I put on the Flameblast MTX. Fucking, oh, didn't yank it. Just because, in case we do see Magnus, and for when if I'm doing it in Zeri, maybe able to distinguish the color of the Flameblast. That's like an actual concern of mine, that I'll look at the wrong Flameblast and fucking PK myself. There's 59. Should we get him inside fucking, oh shit, no. I could have. That was my bad. I could have got him inside Hillock. Oh, I got a crit. There we go. That's a fucking... You can see the ignite is so massive when I do crit, though. It's kind of fucking gross, actually. Vendor checking is going to be a pretty constant affair, especially in a solo self-found character. You know, there's a... Anytime you get a 5-link, that's pretty fucking massive. Or even just 6 sockets, they all sell. And, of course, you technically can't get a 6-link. It's extremely rare. But it's possible. You know, the one downside of doing the breaches in Cruel versus I wanted to fucking alch that. Cruel versus Merc is fuck, I did it twice. Is not good enough. The res, you know, like it's a better tier of drops probably, but it's just the res is actually kind of spooky. So we're just gonna remake Twilight Strand 5 times. And we're gonna use up these stones. And we'll see what it gets us. I'm actually kind of curious. Because if we were to get like a good... I've never seen this giant fucking boulder here. Whoa. If we were to get a good drop, it'd be pretty monumental, honestly. I heard something. Oh, there's the coins. Yeah, silver coins are pretty huge also. Actually, we're in Merc, so we can get put our coins in. And start to see what we get. Alright, now, I haven't had to do breaches yet, so I'm a little worried. But especially since it's guaranteed on tall, our fizz mitigation is probably pretty fucking shit. Alright, we're dancing a lot here. The temp and feeble should make it not as bad, but it's still a little spooky, obviously. I have a basalt also, but we don't do a ton of damage. We have the bleed flask. We could look for hands out here if we really wanted to, but again, it's pretty fucking scary. Yeah, these are not going that smooth. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should just hold off until I just like one-shot things later to do these. It's like a waste if I don't actually use the full potential of it. And all the tall ones are gonna probably be a little harder to come by. That backfired a little bit, that plan, you know, but that's okay. It's all feeling it all out. We have a ton of coins actually, so let's see what we get. 8 prophecies were officially merciless. So Brutus is gonna be ghosted. Side zone. Warbands. Okay, another side zone thing. The 4 fucking rares. Unbreathing Queen 1. And another ghosted thing. So, ghost, side zones. I wonder if they're ever going to release totem damage like there is for... what's it called? You know how they have the trap and mine damage? Actually, if they did like totem damage, would be a cool one. More life. Alright, so we're gonna proc like 3 fucking things in this probably. But hopefully it's the crab and not the big squid. Squid's a little more scared than the crab. Both are pretty easy though. Yeah, Val gems are really tanked in usability, at least as far as a lot of builds are concerned. Mostly just like the nerf to Val. What's it called? Fucking... Oh! Bears. There's that proc. Yeah, we got the crab though. Not bad, I guess. Yep, there's Valgrace. I guess the best case scenario. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt, you know, like just in the middle of like crunch time. Gem cutters. That's actually a pretty interesting one. You could actually. This is one of the ways to get added chaos damage, which is a hard gem to come by since it can only drop. A lot of builds it's required. So let's see what we get for the rolls here. Experience, that's a pretty massive one. Coins are fine, everything else is whatever. So let's see what we what's in the fucking bag, baby. Gonna run in circles. Yeah, I didn't realize it was stream, so stream's a bit annoying. Now I remember I had my filter wrong. This is my standard like big boy endgame filter, so I don't have normal gems. So it's actually even more of a surprise. I get to push Alt, and we got 12 temp chains, contagion, puncture, temper shield. Wow, that's pretty fucking trash. Oh, Piranus Leaguestone, nice. Always want to get Piranus Leaguestones. It's extremely painful for you to actually find something that we can't afford, but that's really nothing to be concerned about. We should actually just keep rolling them, because you know eventually you'll find some good. And it's true, we could find a mirror or headhunter, not be able to afford it, but can't think like that. You know, not every chest has an exalted ore, basically, is the mentality. Storm with brittle approach. Okay, he drops a fucking storm cloud. Not super useful. We'll do 2 more. We'll just, you know, use up the 2 stones we have. This isn't the worst thing. You know, it's no ledge, but it's good enough. I'm sure we'll proc a bunch of the prophecies also as we're doing it. Bang out some of the shitty ones. You know, prophecies are really it's a numbers game. You want to do as many as you can, because you will eventually get good ones. It's just a matter of time. Uh-oh. There he is. There's the fat man himself. Kadiro. It's a bit of a scary moment. I have so little coins, so finding something worthwhile is going to be a real fucking kick in the nuts. But here we go. A little nice little spin. We'll walk around. Alright, nothing. Just got rare jewelry. Good. Bullet dodge. Nothing good, but nothing terrible. Oh, you're ghosted. Spies. Yeah, gloves, helm, shields. All the fucking... the res rare slots pretty much we're using. You know, if I do find some cool unique ones, I'll for sure use them, but we'll play it by ear. As of now, we're looking for all rares, just trying to get as much, like, Ellie capped, you know, Ellie capped with, like, life, and even armor, ES, as much as we can. I think we got everything we have in this area, but we'll just double check. You know, with all these league stones on, you don't want to miss anything. Because you can be missing some potentially cool shit. Yep, see, this is why I walk over here. 2 silver coins and a fucking side area. I'm glad I did. Let me be careful with the DD totem. Oh, chaos. We actually got a few chaos on us now. We got like 6 or 7 or even maybe more. Kind of lost count. It's a little dicey, the situation. There's a lot of totems, you know. I wasn't really paying attention, but if there was a crit totem and I got clipped by a few of them, that could have been bad. Imbued 1 could be good. Again, scepters are better, but not really a top concern at the moment. Pretty much whatever has the most damage is what we're using. And we got Dusk. Alright. It's just one more piece for Adziri. Well, that about wraps up for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. We're caught up now. Everyone should be at least. So picking up from here, we're 59, almost 60. And we're progressing on the tree nicely. You're going to pick up Constitution sooner than later. Firewalker next. Maybe Elemental Overload. Minor Matter. Get our good base mana going. And yeah, and we're gonna start working on Prophecies, start getting the end of Merciless, gonna push through Merc, and just get a map ready. That is the goal, get map ready. Then we can farm up, get our gear nice and good, and start doing Adziri. That is the end goal for this character. It's just a bunch of Adziri. So I will see you guys next time. Lighty out, and episode 5 should be out in a couple days.